新しい魔王が誕生してたと。その名はリメル・テンペスト。ほう、あの強さなら魔王というのも納得よな。これでは担ぎそうにもありませんわね。残念です。落ちポセってオクタグラムだっけ？発生魔王オクタグラム。We have the Tempest wolves, ᴑɪᴛ, and hobgoblins. With those powers, we might as well set the table and invite the orcs over for dinner.
I'm sure we'd make a good side dish, but aren't you forgetting about the main course? We have the world's strongest slime, remember?
Oh, we do? ᴑɪᴅᴇᴏ, ᴠ괏∞焼き貫かれて。 The seas release the Can I ask you something? For a favor? Could you eat me? Just like you ate my curse. I don't love this world. Yet, I can't hate it either. I don't want to be absorbed by this world.